to pray. You please, Lord, teach me. Teach me. Oh, Lord, I want to sow. But if I don't know where to sow, you please, Lord, show me. Oh, yeah. Sasa nikifa moyo leo, na kumbe kesho ndo ulipanga kunibariki, itakuwaje? Ate nikikata tamaa leo, na kumbe kesho ndo ulipanga kuniinua, itakuwaje? Oh yeah, nazidi kazana kwa imani na ngoja, ipo siku itafika.
Good morning. Praise the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Let us go and have a word of prayer. Our Lord Jesus Christ, we come before you this morning. We say thank you for granting us this day. We have been waited for this day. You have walked with us. We say thank you for this day. We say thank you for our guests. You have helped them. They have come here safely. We say thank you, our Lord. As you start this day, we grant it in your hands. Whatever you are going to do, we pray that you be with us. Once we say the head of this day, we shall not forget to glorify your name. Through the mighty name of Jesus Christ, as we do pray and believe.
Thank you so much. I know amidst us we have our suppliers, we have the customers, and many other stakeholders, and even support team. And therefore, we just want to know each other, and this will be quite simple. We have neighbors, right? Do you have a neighbor? Yes, kindly reach out to your neighbor, ask the neighbor the name, the organization is coming from, and the role he plays. So turn to your neighbor and know who they are.
I want to introduce Tony from Ministry.
Okay.
And my name is Kibe.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kibe. He has introduced Tony from the Ministry of Industrialization. Most welcome. Pass the mic just behind you. Mr. Omari. Caroline, tell us who your neighbor is. Thank you.
Okay, good morning.
Morning.
My neighbor is Mr. Obari. He's the marketing manager with Glerian.
Thank you so much. And yourself? Your name?
I'm Caroline Murphy.
Caroline Moki. Thank you. Most welcome to the next row.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Jane Mumbua, Glerian Limited, and my friend here is Shadrach, our engineer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mugonja from Jerangani Hospital.
Okay. Thank you so much. The neighbor.
Good morning.
Morning.
He's a journalist from insurance.
Thank you.
My name is Kate Patrick. I am very privileged to be here with you this morning. I also have the privilege of introducing Ms. Abigail from Kate Patrick and Company Advocates. Thank you so much.
The managers of the fund managers of this intervention that we are now celebrating about today, why we are glad and happy, are also here. And I'll give them a chance to greet us and as well welcome us. And you can say aye.
Good morning, everybody. I bet I'll have some more time, but my name is Annie Shongwa, and I'm here representing the fund manager, that is the nearest, that was the implementing partner for the project.
To Philip.
Thank you. Habari asubuhi. Nami naitwa Philip Maitha. Happy to be here. I come from the Ministry of Investments, Trade and Industry, specifically State Department for Industry, where Kenya Industry and Apprenticeship Project is domiciled, and we are a glad partner to this project. As Sandeni, I don't know why we became exception. I'm seated on one side is Ruth, the other side is Anne.
Yes, Anne.
So we are not exception to the plenary.
True.
We also asked our neighbors who are their names. Asante.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
You are all welcome. I am very happy that you have come. And we are going to make sure that the time we have lost, we gain it in one way or the other. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll welcome, now take this opportunity to welcome our Board of Director, Mr. Kamanda, for an opening remark. Welcome, Mr. Kamanda.
So thank you for coming. Nice to see you all. Today we are celebrating a very great milestone for Glerian. We've gotten some very interesting achievements. First of all is a new technology system called Odo, which is going to make our operations smoother and more robust and basically enhance our reporting. We're also in the process of implementing the ISO system, which we're very thankful to our partners here at MC. That should allow us to have world-class certifications that will be great for marketing and great for the business and give more comfort to our partners that are running a high standard business. Finally, we are also implementing new machinery which will automate our processes and allow for faster and better production. Thank you all. We appreciate it.
Round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Commander. I now take this chance to welcome the Managing Director, Glerian Limited Company, Mrs. Ruth Morara. Karibu.
Good morning. I will read my speech so that I don't miss anything. I have many things to tell you. I want to make sure that I don't leave anything out. Thank you so much. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning once more. I am thanking you for joining us today. It is a great honor for me to stand here and welcome you so that together we celebrate Glerian Limited's journey to launch our KP 250 plus interventions. a brief history of Glerian. Glerian was founded in 2016 with a clear mission to transform the hygiene sector through innovation and excellence. From our inception, we have worked tirelessly to enhance our operations and to ensure growth aligns with international standards. This dedication to continuous improvement has enabled us to become proud members of both Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Kenya Association of Manufacturers. These affiliations have presented us with invaluable opportunities for growth and expansion. Not forgetting our financial institution, Cooperative Bank of Kenya, which has worked with us through good times and difficult times. Without Cooperative Bank, we could not be here. One of the most significant opportunities that came in August last year with the National Chamber of Commerce shared the details of our performance-based performance grant via WhatsApp group for its members. When it was shared, we saw it as an opportunity that there is a performance-based grant. Immediately, we took action. They also shared the names of a consultant firm that could help us apply as soon as possible. Immediately, we contacted this firm called Chadford Consultants. We started the application process. The timelines were very short. It was 2 weeks. We were worried that we could make it because the application process was long. But they encouraged us. And we went on and we applied. That decision has brought us to where we are today, celebrating the results of our perseverance. Overcoming adversity, the fire tragedy. The year 2020, November 24th, we faced one of the most difficult times in our history, a devastating fire that consumed our entire facility. This was not just a material loss. It felt like losing part of our identity. However, what the fire did not extinguish was our resolve. It ignited within us a renewed determination to build stronger and better. In the aftermath, our team came together with extraordinary resilience, supported by our partners, suppliers, and the broader community. Together, we not only rebuild our business, but also our spirit. That perseverance, that experience taught us valuable lessons in adaptability and perseverance, lessons that we continue to shape our unwavering commitment to excellence. Introducing the KP 250 Plus interventions. It is this very commitment to innovation and excellence that brings us here today. I am proud to introduce Glerian's 3 key interventions under the KP 250 Plus program, symbolizing our resurgence and ongoing dedication to progress. 1. Automated liquid linear production line. This state-of-art production line encompasses our focus on efficiency, precision, and sustainability. It will significantly increase our productivity while reducing energy consumption, ensuring that we continue to meet the highest standards of quality and environmental responsibility. 2. Odoo Enterprise Resource Planning, ERP system. The implementation of the Odoo ERP system marks a marks a major step forward for Glerian in terms of operational efficiency. This powerful tool will streamline our processes, improve data management, and enhance collaboration across our teams, allowing us to better meet market demands and deliver even greater value to our clients. 3. IMS ISO Certification. Why is it called IMS? It is an integrated management system where we are now certified in 3 ISO standards. That's ISO 9001 2015, ISO 45001 2018, and ISO 14001 2016. We also did ISO 15489, which is a records management, but it is not certifiable, but we have a certificate in that. This demonstrates our unwavering commitment to quality, health, and safety, and environmental sustainability. Achieving these certifications will strengthen our credibility and establish Glerian as a leader in adhering to global best practices. The path to success. Accomplishing these 3 interventions within a short 4-month period has been an immense challenge, requiring dedication, coordination from all involved. I would like to extend special recognition to Nairas Finland Oye, the fund manager, who is diligent to work, ongoing webinars, and a commitment to timelines have been crucial to our success. We are also grateful to the World Bank, which funded this project through the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry. Their support has ensured that our environment audits and the certificates are up to date. We owe particular thanks to Professor Jacobo Kibwage, the world's bank environmental expert, who visited us and guided us in developing our environmental and social management plan, that is an ESMP, through a dedicated workshop. His efforts also helped us to establish a safety, health, and environment committee, that is the SHE committee, which now plays a key role in managing and promoting occupational safety and environmental responsibility within Glerian. The collaborative efforts of the KP2 Plus team and the Nairas Fund OA team have ensured that all our reports and the deliverables met the necessary standards, culminating in what we now proudly refer to as Glerian's triple triumph. In closing, today's success is a testament of resilience, teamwork, and a steadfast commitment to progress. As we celebrate Glerian's continued growth, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our partners, stakeholders, and team members. Your belief in our vision and your dedication to our mission have been instrumental in reaching this milestone. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this exciting new chapter in Glerian's story. Together, let us look to the future with confidence and continue driving innovation and excellence within our industry. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Another round of applause to MD Glerian Limited. Thank you so much, Madam Ruth. Certainly, it is out of resilience that has brought us this far. Thank you. I'll take this chance, but before then, to welcome the team from Cooperative Bank, our representative.
This is a moment of celebration, and it's a great thing to us as Cooperative Bank to see one of our customers excelling. And that is why when I received an invitation from Glerian, I'll call her, because we call our customers by their business. she called me and told me she wants to invite us for ISO certification. And I gave her my personal email to send that to me because I did not want me to miss, I didn't want to miss this event. It's such a pleasure when we see our customer grow because when they grow, even us in our businesses, we grow. And I know people think that sometimes banks are there not to support, but this is a great example that we are there to stand with our customer, to work with them, to realize their vision. When Glerian approached us, as you have said, they had a very limited time on the vision that they wanted to do, on what they had been given by the government to acquire. And she came to us, we listened, we made a number of visits here, even the people from head office, to tell them why we need to support this customer. And because sometimes when people at the head office they sit, then we need them to come on the ground and see what kind of business our customers are doing. And they came, we saw, and we said it is a good thing we stand with Glerian Limited, and they saw that they are able to attain what they want and be able to compete with the other people, not only locally but internationally. It is my pleasure to tell you that this morning, once the vision of Glerian Limited is accomplished, Glerian Limited will now be competing globally, right? Yes, you'll be seeing this product that you're seeing here, even in our main supermarket, our major supermarket, because she'll have all the technologies, all the requirements that she needs to put through so that this product can reach us. And us, we can support by purchasing them at the supermarket, even at the local stores near us. And I feel very, very honored this morning to come here, and that is why I told my immediate boss I need to stop my work today and go and celebrate with one of us. And I told my team there, please come, we go and celebrate with our customer and stand with our customer, and we enjoy this glorious moment as they move from one level to the other. Glerian has been very resilient with us, has been working with us. Sometimes she comes and tells me, oh, she calls me my daughter. What do I need to do here? And I'll tell, let's see what you can do. And let's see. And then she'll call me and tell me, this is happening. And I'll guide her and tell her, okay, let me see what we can do. And then as banker, what we do, we allocate a customer, somebody that they will work with. And those two there, Kibe and Chorono, have been working with Glerian to see that this project of hers has come to the light, to see light of the day. It will be very wrong for us as a bank if somebody comes and tells this is what I have, and we fail to support that customer. And I'll urge all of us here, no matter where we bank, ensure you have a relationship with your bank. Ensure you have a good relationship with your bank such that when an opportunity like that arose with Glerian Limited, they will go and approach your bank and be able to support. And I welcome you to Cooperative Bank, that we are not going to disappoint you. We are going to stand with you. We are going to work with you and tell you this is what you're doing. And this is what you do, and we are going to get there. Because initially banks didn't have a good name. You see people say from the bank, oh, this is what you want. But when you grow as a business, even as a person, the bank grows. And when the bank grows and when you grow, the economy grows. And it's for us here to stand with one another, even in the areas that other areas. Stand with that person. Don't be the downfall of that person, so that tomorrow your opportunity will come and you'll find a stepping stone to walk to start it for you for your moment of celebration to come. This morning I'm very, very, very excited. I'm very honored, and that's why we have stopped everything and said, let's come and be witness on this great milestone. And we feel honored, Glerian, so much for inviting us. Even the thought of inviting us in such a great occasion, we feel very, very privileged. And thank you so much. We are going to work with you. This is just the beginning. We are going to work that the dream of Glerian Limited is fully realized. And that would be our great moment to one day that I'll walk in a supermarket, even in a very local place, and I say, have you seen this cleaning product? And I feel proud because I have been part and parcel of that customer. These are my people. I welcome you to Cooperative Bank. I welcome you wholeheartedly. Come, we build one another, and we celebrate many, many more. I know this is just the beginning. We are going to come here when the full system will be automated, and what a glorious moment that day will be. And please, we also wait for that invitation. We shall come and we shall work together. And you see, for Glerian Limited has been resilient. Sometimes the business is very difficult. They face fire incidents and they still drive because that resilience have been able to compete even with giants in the market. But that has not stopped them. The hard work, the determination that you have seen in this company is tremendous. And that is why we cannot afford to miss such an event and even many more, and to see this company grow and become one of the renowned brands in Kenya. So thank you very much. May the Lord God bless you. May the Lord be with you even in all your dreams. And I promise you to walk with you and to see that all your dreams have been realized. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cooperative Bank has also come with a gift, MD. You can receive
For our MD,
the gifts. Thank you. Round of applause again for Corporate Bank Manager Mary Njoki. Thank you so much. Indeed, it has been an experience of relationship that has also brought Glerian this far. And invite Christine. Christine, welcome. The team is already here. They're not in when we did the introduction. Welcome, Christine. She'll welcome our director for the remark. Karibu.
Thank you very much. So my name is Christine Mwende, the County Executive Officer for Nairobi County. And it's an honor to really get to hear this great achievement that Glerian has worked with. But because I know one of our director is around and she's the one who really worked with you, would like to hear from her how the journey was. And we are so happy because KNCCI is a business membership organization where we support entrepreneurs. And for us, this is a very key success to see that one of our members took the opportunity that we have been sharing, because we share opportunities to support and empower our members. And to see that indeed Ruth and Glerian Limited became very aggressive and resilient and took up the opportunities within the shortest time and was able to achieve success. We are truly, truly excited and honored. And for us, this is what we celebrate, that indeed it works to become a member of Chamber. So I would like to introduce our director. Her name is Jackie Airo. She's in charge of membership and also SME development. And she's the one who has walked it through and Glerian Limited to reach this far. So with a hand of applause, let's welcome Director Jack.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Jackie Ayiro, and I wear many hats, so I'll focus on the one which has brought me here today. So I'm a director with the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, is in charge of SME training, capacity building, and also membership. And received greetings from our president, Dr. Eric Ruto, and also received greetings from my chairman, Dr. Regan Maura. It's a pleasure to be here today. Wow, Ruth, this is amazing. I started this journey with Ruth 2023, right? Yes, August. Because being a director in charge of SME development, one of my key roles is to look for opportunities for our members and see how we can support them to plug into the opportunity. I am also part of the KIA project through my consulting firm, Gatbad Consultants. We are BDS providers in the project for marketing, digital marketing, and leadership development, and also HR and operations. So when I saw this opportunity, because here, NIRAS, the fund managers, through uh, their leadership, approached us as BDS providers to support them in getting the right people on board. Actually, under KNCCI, we have been able to bring on board 20 SMEs. So Ruth is just one of them. And we have supported SMEs from around the 47 counties. So Ruth, it's very encouraging because you're part of cohort 2, right? So for me, as KMCCI, and the opportunity that this project brought was employability, because when we support SMEs like Glerian Limited, it means increases the employability. One of the things, being an SME development director, I've noted is that a lot of SMEs are struggling in terms of improving their systems and structures in their companies. So I want to applaud the Kenya Industrial Entrepreneurship Project, the Ministry of Trade, and the World Bank, and the fund managers for making this happen. You have transformed so many lives in terms of when you support SMEs like Glerian Limited, it means they can now employ more people. And I was just thinking as I was driving here, and I'm like, wow, this project has directly and indirectly impacted the lives of Kenyans. There are consultants that have gotten work today. I look at the guys taking the video, the cameramen today, the people offering the catering services, when you think of the BDS support providers who are given the contract and they have people they've employed, and I'm sure Glerian, through this program, has been able to employ more women and youth in the project. So you have indeed, Ruth, supported accomplishing of why this project was set up, the better bottom-up transformational agenda. And I am very excited about that. Now, as KNCCI, we most recently did a business barometer report, which was presented this week and in Q4. And there's some key insights that came out of that project, the report. Now, one of the things that came out was that manufacturing, which is 60%, and energy, 54% sectors, remain the most optimistic about hiring in Q4. Retail and wholesale education are at the opposite end of the spectrum. So what does that mean? That we want to encourage as many Kenyans in terms of finding self-employment to get into the manufacturing space as what we see here today. Because then as we expand, as we support organizations and companies like Glerian, it means we are supporting them to create employment in our country, right? So we are now also saying that one of the key things that entrepreneurs need, the report that came forth, was that enterprises in Kenya today, whether they are micro, small, or medium, or SME, that access to capital, capacity building, favorable government policies are the key needs for Kenya's private sector. So we are saying that as Kenya private sector, Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, we are affirming that this is part of what we advocate for, that programs like this are part of making us creating an enabling business environment. So we are saying that the private sector needs financial support and access to capital. We are excited that Glerian is not working alone. They have cooperative bank. I also bank with cooperative bank, by the way. So the SME today and MSMEs need training and capacity building. As Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, we have a lot of programs, online and physical programs for this. We also talk of favorable government policies, that we are having stakeholder engagement dialogues with our government agencies, because we hear that a lot of manufacturing sector providers have issues with the regulations and some of the fees that they need to pay, and also the taxes involved, and we are having engagements with government on this. The private sector, we need low operational costs. the cost of inputs and energy, and we are looking for alternative, encouraging businesses like Glerian to look for alternative sources of energy through the renewable energy initiatives. Infrastructure improvements, I'm sure as you came through this road, you saw how easy it is to get here. And we are grateful to our government for making that happen. Logistics, regulatory support, simplification, technological support and innovation, and security and safety improvement. When you talk of technological support and innovation, the KIA project, one of the biggest things about it was innovation, supporting organizations through automation and improving what they offer. So for me, I remember when I first met Ruth, she called me and said, "Oh, I see you have advertised something about Kiev. Please help me understand." I talked to her on phone and I helped her understand that. Then she wasn't convinced. She said, "No, no, no, you have to come and see where I am." Because she didn't have the confidence. She felt that she wasn't ready. I remember, you remember that Ruth? You're like, "Wewe unaona kweli sisi tutapewa hii kitu?" And today I come into this facility and I see the branding. Oh my God, Ruth, you have done well. And I see the branding of your staff, and I see what they have here. So mine is to applaud you. Please clap for Ruth. She's done an amazing job with her team. So how many of us here are members of KNCCI other than Ruth? Are we members of, do you know what KNCCI is? I'm unasikia tu KNCCI. KNCCI is the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, right? Why you want to be a member is because we provide market linkages, access to market opportunities. Through this project, I see, Ruth, by the way, I saw this ISO certification. Wow. So what does this mean for this company? It means now they can compete with big players in the industry. So as KNCCI, we provide you with such linkages so that you can access such opportunities. So how do you become a member of KNCCI? You just need to go into our website, Nairobi County. We have different county representations. We have our footprint in 47 counties. Nairobi County is the best one, by the way. If you join Nairobi County, our able CEO is here. She's going to walk the journey with you. And I am also here with you as the director in charge of SME and development. We will support you. We take time. When you come in, we understand your business. We understand the needs that you have, and we equip you with information about the industry trends in your industry, and also position you. We support you and position you for success. So mine is to say thank you so much to the implementing ministry team. Thank you so much for the support. The World Bank and NIRA's Fund, thank you so much for the commitment you've made in making an enabling business environment for our MSMEs and SMEs in Kenya. God bless you all.
Thank you so much. And allow me, first of all, to officially pass my formal apology on behalf of Michael and Jared, who was my colleague at NIRAS, the implementing partner. They really wanted to be here, Ruth. But situation, something arose, and please accept their apology. And that's said and done. I would love to build on what a lot of people have spoken about. That is entrepreneurship. Is that so? When you talk about entrepreneurship, what comes into your mind? Ruth has talked about resilience, fire, disappointment, challenges. Is that what comes into your mind? Is that what comes into your mind? Yeah? So we don't want to become entrepreneurs because of the many challenges that Ruth has mentioned. But at the end of it all, there was a success story. Is that so? And that's what we are celebrating today here, the success story. In the midst of all the challenges, there's something that was birthed out of it. As the norm, I would love to read the speech. So allow me, so that, because the team that put up together this, it will be a disservice if I don't read it. Allow me to read the speech. It's very short, but also make it very practical, because we walk the journey as an implementing partner with Ruth. And when you hear somebody say, "I'm going to walk the journey," that means you work your boots. Is that so? It's not just speaking, I'm going to walk the journey. It's spending sleepless nights to ensure that you deliver what you have promised. I will walk with you. So my name is Annie Shongwa, and I'm here representing NIRAS, which was the implementing partner of the KIEP, the component 2, which was the SME linkages component. And on behalf of NIRAS and on behalf of the host, that is, I would love to extend a very warm welcome to all the key stakeholders who are present here. I would like to recognize the individuals, the companies, the banks, everybody in their own capacity. Thank you for creating time and coming to celebrate this remarkable initiative as we launch some of the success stories that are going to be built on as we write the narrative around SMEs. My colleague, I know Philip, will talk about KIEP, but allow me to speak briefly about KIEP. So KIEP 250, as we call it, is the Kenya Industrialization and Entrepreneurship Project, which is dedicated to enhancing one, productivity and innovation. And I think those are some of the things that Irene had to build on: productivity and innovation. And within that structure, the mission is to cultivate a very vibrant, resilient, but a very highly professional group of SME. Please underline that. Vibrant, resilient, but what? Professional. You can already see the certification. So we are creating a group of SME who are professional, and they are able to do what? Compete both at the local and the international market. That's the mission. Now, with that here at the background, then where is NIRAS, and where is all the work that we have done to see this? Because some work went into. Now, the role of NIRAS, or the implementing partner, first of all, was to believe on the SME. We got the SME from the membership association, and thank you so much. I hear you gave us about 20 SMEs. Thank you so much. Now, for us was to believe with this SME and walk the journey. And believing with the SME, our journey began by first doing numerous site visits. Ruth can attest to this. Numerous site visits. Why? Because we needed to understand the business. We needed to understand what we call the gaps. As you go to the hospital, you get the triad. Is that so? Out of the triad, there's a report. These are the areas that the patient is suffering from. So we needed to do what we call a thorough business diagnostic test. And Ruth was gracious with the team to allow us diagnose them. And out of that, we developed some of the gaps that we felt using the fund will be able to propel the business to the next level. Now, with that in mind, and having the sleepless night of developing what we call the performance improvement plan, and having the support of Ruth and the team, we began creating what is tangible activities towards that. And we came up with 3 interventions. And this was the ISO certification, digitization of the internal processes, and automation of their manufacturing. And as a result, this was to create job employment. Let me speak about the impact of the 3 interventions. The ISO certification. Now, ISO certification, which we're going to officially launch today, this is an achievement. Through this achievement, we believe that we're going to enhance the quality control, operational consistency, and align with the international standards, and position the company for greater market reach. Also, the customers are going to trust the brand. Digitization of the internal processes. The company has deployed a software system integration process, that's the Odoo system. And through the system or digitization, they are going to streamline operation, improve on workflow management, enhance decision and faster decision making, and make the company more agile and more efficient. Why? Because we are saying technology is everything. Literally, I see everybody say, with my phone, I'm able to do everything. Is that so? Automation of manufacturing. They have completed the installation and the testing of the new automated production line, which we are going to commission today. This automation is expected to increase production, reduce cost, and ensure consistency of product quality. This then allows the company to better demand for their product pricing, to better position their product on the shelves, but also ensuring that they give what we call quality and standardized products. With those three interventions, the company hoped to create employment, and we had already targeted about 10 employment through this initiative. We understand that situations happen, there was a bit of delay, but out of that, they managed to create about 4 employment, and we are hoping with time we are going to increase this number. Needless to say, we even anticipate further opportunities to arise both directly and indirectly as they grow the local economy. In summary, I would love to say that the company has demonstrated progress, but also it has aligned with the KIEP 250 vision, which is to empower entrepreneurs, drive sustainable growth, but also become innovative and competitive. This journey of ISO certification, digitization, and automation is a model of how other local businesses should emulate the certification, digitization, and automation. Why? Because it offers a more resilient community of business owners. As I conclude, we look forward to future endeavors. This is not the end, and I'm happy to see all the providers of capital here, the membership association, because as an SME, you don't walk alone. I would love to challenge all of us. You don't walk alone. We work as an ecosystem where partners belong. So we do hope that the partnership will also continue, the membership association and the providers of capital, to try and build on this good work that the KIEP 250 has done. Please, let's pull together in building what we are calling a resilient community of entrepreneurs. And in closing, I wish to say thank you so much, Ruth, for the sleepless night. Thank you for trusting in the process. Thank you for allowing us to be in your business. We worked in your business. And not so many entrepreneurs allow that. She became vulnerable. Thank you for sharing all the details and allowing us to grow and drive your business. Let's continue supporting each other where we can, but also let's continue building the economy. Thank you so much. And off the speech, I would love to speak on 2 things because time does not allow off the speech. There was the issue about membership, access to finance, because I feel those are 2 things that are close towards building a thriving and SME. And when I speak about membership, and I'm happy to hear that KNCCI, you are also a BDS there. Some of us, especially the SME, we do not recognize the role of the enterprise support organization. And I can attest, the enterprise support organization give you access to what we call resources. And the resources can either be the technical advice that you are looking for, the finances, but also a community where you belong and you don't feel you are walking alone. So it's a challenge out there because we have so many membership organizations that members have paid their membership fee, provide the money, support them so that they can thrive. Let me speak to access to finance. An SME says, I already have a market, but I cannot grow because I don't have finances. I'm looking for funding. And did I mention this one was grant-based? Did I mention that? It's grant. How many of us understand grant-based? Grant. It's not debt. So an SME was supposed to inject a portion of their money, whereas KM was also giving a portion of their money. So access to finance, and when you walk to financiers, they ask you, what do you have? Is that so? And a lot of us as SME, that's where we go wrong. You want funding, but when you look in-house, you have not prepared your business ready for funding. As a challenge or something that we need to think through, as you seek funding, there are certain dynamics and certain parameters that a funder looks out for. And those are some of the things that we were quickly able to pick from Ruth and her company. The scalability, the cash flows that they have been growing in the midst of the challenges. They still have been producing. So what they're looking for is a boost. So as an SME, you must be doing something for you to access the finances. It's not that rosy. So you must work and present something so that we can build upon it. And as you have access to market and access to market, the third one is job creation. Everybody is speaking about creating jobs. And I can attest, the only way to curb this menace of unemployment is through entrepreneurship. And we have a very good testament and example of job creation through automation, digitization, and process systemization. Thank you so much. But above all, thank you so much, Ruth, for inviting us to come and see the hard work, the dedication. But also, thank you so much for believing in the process. I know it was not easy because documentation, because with grant, there's a lot of reporting. It was not easy, but thank you for believing in the process. Thank you so much, and I wish you a better part of the day.
Let me acknowledge the MD, who is Ruth Morara, the board of director, Commander Morara, our trusted partners. We are CAM, we have KNCC and we have financial institutions. Basically, we have Cooperative Bank with us. Moving forward, we have our tripartite partner. It is a regiment who is the NIRAS, who is acting as a fund manager. On behalf of the Ministry of Investments, Trade and Industry, State Department for Industry, we are here with the blessings of one, the Principal Secretary, who is Esebias Mukwana, Doctor. He would have loved to be here, but on an assignment in Coastal Region, today and tomorrow they are preparing for the Mashuja Day, which is expected to be celebrated in the coming Sunday. Having said that, all protocols observed. We have customers, we have suppliers, we have our friends in our midst. We say thank you for coming, and together as a team grazing a function for Glerian Limited. There are things you can't read, there are things you can't know about a firm until they speak. I've interacted with the documentation for Glerian. I didn't know they've gone through a number of shops until today when Ruth was speaking. But what has hit me is the resilience, the spirit to bounce back. That is an amazing thing. Let me give you the background of this project. In 2018, 2019, 2020, a team was put together to conceptualize and have this project done. Kenya Industry and Apprenticeship Project, of course, with finances from World Bank, sat down and said, can we have a push to the private sector? What the chamber and CAM is doing on a daily basis. But we said, let's not compete with the financial institutions. So this is a performance improvement grant which has some conditions. One, Ruth has to commit. And when I say Ruth, I'm saying the SMEs. There are many. For this program alone, we have 140 plus in the first phase. So the financial institutions had their role to play. And as a government, we had our role to play. What the grant is for aiming is one, the SME must be committed to improving on two areas. One is innovation capability, and the second is productivity improvement. So that if you commit to do innovations which will increase your level of innovation, your level of productivity, that becomes a key criteria in the admission of the program. Then the SME needs to put on some resources in terms of personal commitment, contribution, so that this does not become government resources alone, but a joint partnership, commitment from the two sides to fund the two innovations. So most of the innovations were funded 30% by the SMEs, 70% by the government. But we said for CapEx items, which Mary and the team, Kibe, are good at, we flip the ratio. That is 70 to 30, with exceptions to some cases. So what I'm trying to drive is, Kibe, your job is well secured. So don't feel threatened, but rather we partner with you as financial institutions to drive some of these interventions. So having said that, Hans enumerated the full process. Last year, August 2023, we launched the second cohort of call for applications, and I'm glad we worked with chamber across the whole county, the whole country. I was in Bungoma, I was in Trans Nzoia, I was in Mombasa, just interacting with the business member organizations to spread the word, to spread the information about KIEP, so that SMEs outside Nairobi, because we also want to build capacity and growth for SMEs who are outside Nairobi, so that they can take advantage of this program. And we launched it in August. Then all the way to April, that's the first signing of the performance improvement grants, where the second cohort was officiated. And from there, NIRA's team supported them and hold them in bringing on board the business development services. So drilling down to Glerian. So on May 2024, we signed a tripartite agreement where government was to bring some funding, Glerian to do the innovations, and we agreed on 3 areas, which have been enumerated very well. One, automation. As a ministry, we want more SMEs to be automated. This will increase their production levels, efficiency, cost order. Second part was the Odoo system, as they've said. This makes operational, networking, marketing, all that easy. And third, of course, is the ISO certification, compliance and certification, which is key for the firms to continue accessing local markets and international markets, of course, meeting standards and ensuring that we meet the global standards. Those are the three innovations which we really proud of, and we applaud Glerian for really taking the mantle and running with it. Amongst the pool of SMEs we have, Anne will give you the rank. You are among the first 10 to have completed the assignment as scheduled. The grant basically has an objective of supporting the government agenda. You know the agenda which was spoken by the KNCC team, the better? Yes. SME is a great driver of the agenda in terms of making sure that firms, companies adopt new technologies, processes, models, one, to improve on their efficiency, product quality or service quality, ensure that they capture and enhance customer satisfaction, and at the end of it, ensure there is sustainability. Ruth mentions a key point. We need to work with firms who are floating environmental and social issues. If you had problems with labor, workers, that was a no-go zone. But for us as a country, we want to work with SMEs who really respect environment, who really respect the institutions of labor and ensure that their workers are treated well. Those were the key tenets when the ESS expert came here. We were keen to look at it so that as we grow the SMEs, also the environment and the workers are also respected. And the end of it, we can say, amongst the firms who are dropping out because of that, Glerian did not drop, and we are happy about it. Thank you for that. Let me not read the whole speech. It's big. Let me end by saying the pressure which Anne has, it is double the pressure we have. Yesterday, I left the office at around 9 in the evening. I know majority of you guys say, serikali ndio ilienda akaweka koti na akaenda. What did I want to say? To deal with 142 SMEs, I've realized is not a simple job. They have diverse issues, different needs, different requirements. The project has been able to work with BDS providers who are providing professional services to all these SMEs. And if you go to our database, it is over 300 service providers. Startups who have assessed services through CAPE, over 500. What Anne said, the enterprise support organizations, working with 23 of them, we've reached out to over 800 startups who can access services of ESOs and many, many more. 250 plus is just one component. We have several components which are dealing with startups, intermediaries, incubators, and accelerators. So it's upon you. Notify your friends, notify your colleagues' firms. CAPE is wide. Today we are only celebrating one portion, which is the 250 plus. This is basically dealing with SMEs who are bigger and are in the service and manufacturing sector. The other segments which are dealing with smaller level SMEs, startups in terms of capacity building, anytime you can pass through our offices and we'll be able to refer you to the right places. So on behalf of the ministry, the State Panel for Industry, and the team that sits there to drive the whole process of around 17 persons, we wish to convey our warm appreciations to Glerian on this successful achievement. Otherwise, tumesema asante, tuko na wewe mpaka mwisho. We ensure that we complete all the milestones to 100% level, and we continue reporting on the innovations, the jobs which have created, and the market segment you've been able to capture. So asanteni sana, Mungu abariki.
As you're well aware, we did 4 different standards in our record time. We did ISO 9001, which is all about quality management. We did ISO 45001, which is all about safety and health. We did ISO 14001, which is all about the environment. And we also did ISO 15489, which is about records management. Okay? This is quite a big feat. I want to put it into perspective for you. When we're dealing with other organizations who are implementing much fewer standards, the implementation process takes such a long time. Yeah? The fact that we were able to accomplish these 4 standards in a period of not more than 4 months, honestly, is quite a testament to Glerian, to the effort that Glerian has put into this process, to the commitment of the Glerian team. In fact, hapo kwa commitment, I must say it again, to the commitment of the Glerian team. We used to start very early in the morning, we work very late in the evening. In fact, weekends were a concept. Tulikuwa tunasikia allegedly there are things like weekends because people were working even through the weekend. I really just want to say that it would not have been possible without the sacrifices that were made by the team. Of course, under the able leadership of Madam MD. We really want to commend you for what you have done with your team and what your team has been able to accomplish. Yeah. I also want to appreciate the different stakeholders who made this possible. We know that it is not in a vacuum. We've had a chance to hear them, hear their words of encouragement, hear the role that they have played, and we know that without them, honestly, we would not have been able to accomplish that which has been accomplished, which has brought us here today, and we are celebrating. Very quickly, I want to just give you an idea, an inkling of what this ISO process is all about and why we are so happy that Glerian has been able to accomplish it. In this world of quality management, there are things that are called quality management principles. These quality management principles are the pillars upon which the standard rests. I'm just going to give you a very short snippet of what it's all about. One of them is customer focus. It is very difficult to run a business if you are not focused on your customer. If you don't have an idea of what their requirements are and what it's going to take to satisfy them and have them coming back as repeat customers. When we're dealing with products like soap, hygiene products, these are products that the customer is going to use and finish. Now the question is, are they going to come and buy from you again? Or once they've bought, are they going to have such an experience that they will not only buy from you, but they will also warn other people, hey, mambo yeyo company, I think, enda pole pole. No. We want a situation where Glerian is focused on the customer, and that's one of the pillars that we ensured was well taken care of during the implementation process. Another one that ensured the success of the project was leadership. We really saw strong leadership from Glerian, ensuring that the necessary resources were available, not just in terms of money, but also in terms of staff time. One of the most tedious parts of the implementation process is a step called documentation, where you are documenting your processes. If you have ever done it, you know that is where all of the sweat comes out. That is where the work is. And because of the commitment of the leadership, we were able to have the team were given the necessary resources, and we were able to draft the documents needed to support the 4 systems. So I really want to commend Glerian for that. The other one is engagement of people, making sure that you have the right team, that they have the right skills, that they are in the right position, and they have been given the correct authority to do the work that has been given them. And that is something that Onesmus, who is heading up HR and admin, can attest to. It has been implemented and is currently working well. The other one is process approach, where we group together activities that are achieving a similar goal, that are working together to realize a particular objective under the same process. This is what helped us when we were doing documentation, making sure that as we document the processes, we are capturing all of the necessary moving parts to make sure that we've documented it well and clearly. One of the most important ones is also improvement, something called the PDCA cycle: plan, do, check, and act. This is something that encompasses the DNA of the standard. It goes from the beginning all the way to the end. Actually, something that we covered during the implementation process is that if you have understood the PDCA cycle, then you have understood this issue of standards. Because when you implement it and you implement it well, you are guaranteed that your organization is consistently going to be improving, consistently going to be doing better. The next one is evidence-based decision making. As an organization, you can't just wake up and decide things out of thin air. You have to be guided by data. You have to be guided by information. One of the things that we really went hard on was making sure that all of the necessary records are in place. All of the necessary materials that are underpinning Glerian's processes are well defined and well outlined. And finally, relationship management. Glerian does not make its products out of thin air. There are a lot of relationships that go into making sure these products are good, they are quality, and here we are talking about the suppliers, the people who are bringing us the raw materials, the people who we need to be able to make these fantastic, soon to be global products. Yeah, so we are talking about relationship management. The different standards bring in different elements. For example, ISO 45000 brings in a very important element of employee participation, making sure that in the leadership, in the decisions that are being made, the employees, the team members, their voices are being heard and they are being taken into account. ISO 14001 also brings in the element of environment, looking at reducing waste, reusing materials, and recycling. And finally, 15489, bringing in that element of documentation. I have been doing ISO since 2010. I can talk about it for hours and hours, but I don't want to do that today. The program is quite packed. I do not wish to take up more time than I need to, so allow me to stop at that point. But the thing that I want to highlight is that throughout my entire experience with Glerian, 3 things came out shining. Number 1 is the passion for the work that they do. It is truly unrivaled. Number 2 is their drive, because honestly, the amount of work that went into achieving what they have achieved is not light. And finally, the commitment of the team, which shines so brightly. At that point, I would like to conclude and invite our retired CEO of AMC Group Africa, Madam Helen Bosibori. Please come and take the stage. Thank you so much.
Greetings to everyone. We are happy to be here. And like you have been told, my name is Helen Bosibori. I am retired. I got so excited about AMC taking Glerian through these 4 standards. I can tell you, I have been in standards all my life. I worked with the Kenya Bureau of Standards for 30 years, doing nothing but standards. I want to tell you that what Glerian has achieved, I have not met an organization, and you can even check. 4 standards in 4 months. We do 1 standard for 1 year, 9,001 only for a whole year. And sometimes it extends. Talking about commitment, I think here might be like an understatement. Having sleepless nights has been the day and time for Glerian. We sincerely congratulate a wonderful, wonderful team. A team like we have never seen. And I can say that again, over 40 years now, after I retired in standards, I have not seen anything like this. I have traveled in countries within East Africa, trained everywhere. 4 standards in 4 months. Congratulations again and again to Glerian. I just want to appreciate all the partners. In my excitement, I just want to say that I have not overlooked you because you are putting a lot of effort. I thought it was AMC who were working until I have heard that everybody has been working and trying to work with Glerian. Thank you. Glerian, you are loved. Continue excelling and continue doing the wonderful work that you are doing. MC has gone through, and the consultant, I do not have to introduce him again because he has been introduced. He has worked so hard and see the results. In fact, when you see the result of what has happened, you get overwhelmed and you don't remember all the nights you did not sleep. Thank you so much. The committed consultant, we thank you and we pray that more doors will open and you will continue doing excelling in your work. As we were training, there are standards. ISO 15489 is not a standard which is certified. It is a standard which is implemented. And for that reason, that standard is not certified, but it is recognized. And for that reason, AMC has given a certificate for that. And there is another tool we use for continuous improvement. For continuous improvement, we use the Kaizen tool. And for that, we have also given a certificate. Now, if we can have the certificates for AMC here so that they are presented to the MD. Now we are into presentations. The achievement is here. The certificates for AMC. You will remove them individually. The one for ANC for 15489 and for Kaizen. Yes, we present one each. MD, one. Present one each. You do the presentation with my hands tied. Yes, that is the certificate for Kaizen. This is a certificate for Kaizen, the continuous tool for improvement. This is the tool they are going to use to continually improve in their work because this is the beginning. Getting the certificate and achieving this certificate is the beginning. Implementation is the works. Thank you so much. And then there is 15489 for records management. We congratulate Glerian for their records. They have really worked hard on these records. I'm telling you, it has been a milestone. Yes, this is all the documentation that they were working on. With this, Glerian is going to do milestones. We expect Glerian to be in the global market very soon. Thank you. That is for AMC. Now I want to invite a very, very special team, the
certification body, Blue Star Consultants. If you can please come so that you will hand over the certificates to the MD, Blue Star Consultants. Blue Star Consultants, this is the certifying body. And the most important certificate is the IMS. You want to see? That is the Integrated Management System Certificate. It comprises the 3 standards. And as you note, 15489 is not inclusive in that lot because it is not a certifiable certificate. It is a standard which helps you to improve. Okay? Thank you, thank you. And now there are the individual certificates. The individual certificates are there. You can also present them. You can start with 9001. That is the individual standard for certificate for that. Thank you. And then 14,000 and 45,000. Thank you so much. Thank you. It is a great, great milestone. When you see Glerian shining here, we are just expecting you to be out in the world to do all this. Finally, 45,001, which is concerned about employees, their safety, their workplace, and making sure that everything is being taken care of. Thank you so much. We want to thank the Blue Star team for coming to hand over this. Thank you so much. May God bless you and have a good day. I have overlooked one thing. I guess that is old age. That's what it does. The Blue Star team, I think you have a comment to make. You can come and congratulate the Glerian. After handing over the certificates, I think it is good to say something.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Caroline Moki. I'm a trainer and auditor and a consultant on behalf of Blue Star Certification Body. We were the team that came to examine everything. After they've done everything, we came to examine to find out if the system is there, if it is working. And I was not alone. It was a team of 3 auditors. There was Eric Makori will be joining us later. And then my colleague here, Zachary Nyakoe, can wave to the team. You can wave to them. Yes. So on behalf of Blue Star Certification, we want to say congratulations to Glerian. Thank you so much, Madam MD. I can say that it will not be possible without leadership and commitment, which is evident in the team because we know the river flows from the top. So this client was very committed. They put on very extra work to achieve this. Even during the audit, it was very evident. Everything was put on hold and they were available. And they put in the extra work. Even during the audit, you'll see that they wanted to know, how can we improve? And they were very committed such that even during the audit, they were already thinking on how to deal with all the gaps that were already identified. And we have seen the progress they have made in terms of addressing all the gaps and all the issues that were addressed so they can be able to put up a strong system. They are getting certified, they're already certified, as we've seen, to 3 standards, and it's not an easy job. It is very detailed, as you have seen. So on our part, we say thank you also to the partners who made this one possible, all the partners from World Bank, from NIRAS, and all the other supporting institutions, what National Chamber of Commerce is doing and what CAM is doing, and not to fail to mention the implementing ministry, KEP. Thank you so much for what you are doing. We appreciate also the support you are giving to the SMEs so that they can be able to improve in innovation and even in terms of productivity. And we know standards are very important. You cannot achieve the productivity you're talking about without standards. So it's our hope that with this standard, Glerian is going to go to the top, even globally, because now even stakeholders and customers have confidence that these products are quality. And at the same time, nowadays now we are into sustainable development. So now it's not just producing the product. We're also looking at the environment. So that's why there is a standard of 14,001 to provide confidence that this production process is very eco-friendly, and at the same time we safeguard the safety of the employees and even the suppliers and the staff. So we want to say to Glerian, it's one thing to get the certification, but then there is the maintenance. So from us is to hope that you will put in the extra work to continually improve from where you are, so that now you can be on the top in terms of standards. And we would want even you now to be a benchmark for other SMEs, so that now we can see more SMEs come into standards, because we know most of them shy from it, but now you can be the benchmark. You can be the success story to other SMEs, that they can come in, pick up the ISO standards and improve like you have improved. So for us, is congratulations once again, and keep improving. It's just the beginning. Thank you so much.
Okay, it's difficult to speak after the boss has spoken, but I just wanted to pass, to take this small few minutes to congratulate Glerian through the MD and other team members who have been involved in all the whole exercise. Ellen, actually we worked together with Kenya Bureau of Standards. I worked there for also a good number of years, like 22 years, before I went to Europe to do the similar job. I've done a lot of auditing in the past, but one thing came out of this exercise, what to me was the commitment. This has been repeated many times by the past speakers today. I really learned something, that the commitment and the leadership can play a great role. That's what we know about QMS standards anyway, but here I saw it very practical, and I wish to congratulate you once more, the whole team. They are all seated at the back there, but congratulations for that team. We became a coffee apple. Yes, because you are the ones who, we keep mentioning the MD, but you are the ones who work. So congratulations to you all for the hard work. Ellen, thank you so much. My former workmate. And my boss was our boss, which was our team leader. She has told you a secret. Getting the certificate is hard, because you have all heard how well they have worked. Maintaining it can be more challenging. So I hope this moment, these momentous occasions you have reached at will not die. You'll have to keep pushing harder. You remember when we were auditing, we told you these standards every day you have to keep on improvement. And I'm happy you've got even the Kaizen certificate. Congratulations again, because quality is all about improvement. We did the audit, initial audit. You have to keep it up to make sure that you pass well the next audits. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Before you go, I am sorry, I'll take a few minutes because this is a very momentous occasion. I want the MD to have the pictures taken with the auditors, please, and the Blue Star team. If you can, the photographers, please, you can take this very special. We want to use the IMS one.
So my name is Betty. I am from Devon, and I have been the project coordinator. I can't believe I'm saying I have been. Can I say I am still? I am the project coordinator for the digitization with Odoo for Glerian. Such a lovely and we are very happy that we were able to deliver, and they are going to have so much fun having the new system with them. I am joined with my colleague here, who will say his name after a short while. So I will quickly give an introduction of who we are. Can you see me, all of you? Yes. So the Bond Consulting is a tech company that gives consulting services for tech solutions, and we aspire to keep all our clients and incoming clients, wink, 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 from here to A-class service providers if you are in that category. So we will quickly go through our presentation. So thank you.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kibion, and I was a technical lead for this project, the Udu project. And I'm so glad that we're part of this team. That's part of the milestone that Glerian is making, and we are very proud of that. So before I continue, I want to mention something so that I don't forget. The Glerian team, we have been having interaction throughout the implementation, and they are the most beautiful people ever. Yeah, they are very cooperative, and I think the reason why this project even happened so fast, because I've done several projects like this, but it usually takes a bit longer time. But here, the team really assisted us to make it so fast. So thank you so much. So let me just introduce the Udu and the benefits of it. So the highlights of ERP, we have the ERP can solve several problems for small to big business enterprises. We have the HR, so all the HR processes can be done by Udu. We have finance, we have sales CRM, we have purchase, that's the procurement, and also we have productivity, that's where you can manage the documents, and also the knowledge. We have a module called knowledge where you can share maybe the production processes so that even other people, when they come, they can understand the previous process that we're using. And again, we the application has the ability to create the website and also the e-commerce. So because of time, let me just go through the scope, what we did here. We implemented the HR, that's from payroll. We have appraisal. Appraisal module is where you can, that's an application you can use to appraise your employees. And also we have employee management system, where you can keep, you can actually track all the information of the employees, and also all the information, including the CVs and etc. So on finance and accounting, you'll be able to also integrate the finance and accounting. So all the invoicing can be done through that module. And again, we have procurement. Procurement, we have a module called purchase. That's where you can create your RFQs, and you turn it into the POs, then you buy the product. And on productivity, usually we have, in the company, we have documents that you have to manage and you have to store in a specific place. And also document have specific rights. So let's say we have the documents related to HR. We have document related to productivity. So, and there is an access right for this so that you don't mix up the documents. And so let me introduce the automation process that we introduce into the company. Usually when, for example, you want to place an order, let me just talk about sales, because at the end of the day, we want to sell. And we get an order from, let's say, KNH, that they want, let's say, multi-purpose liquid detergents. Maybe they want 50 jerrycans of 20 liters. And that's when the automation begins, because it comes from the order. Once a salesperson creates that order, it will trigger other processes. For example, when you create a sales order, automatically the system will create inventory move. If the product is already in store, it will be picked automatically, and all the right calculation will be done. And if it's not there, the manufacturing order is created automatically. So instead of just going and informing the production team to create a manufacturing order, the system will do that automation. And also on that note, there is a notification process. So the moment an order is placed, the production team, the sales team, and the purchase team will be notified. So once the manufacturing process is manufacturing order is created, there is a situation whereby we have usually a product, let's say that multi-purpose. Let me just introduce some. Actually, I've learned a lot about manufacturing since I came here, so I can teach you. Okay. So usually we have something called POM. For example, we are manufacturing a particular detergent, and we have a pills of materials. And once you create a manufacturing order, the system will tell you we have this material in store, we don't have this, and the one that you don't have, specific materials, the system will also automatically create a purchase order based on associated vendors. So if you are a supplier here, you will, the moment MO is created, you will get a notification that we actually need this product. Of course, through the approval process. Thank you. So I think I've touched something on manufacturing. Let me talk a bit about the CRM. Also the CRM, we have salespeople in the, you see I'm talking so much about sales because at the end of the day, we want more sales. And we have a way of managing sales teams. Let's say you have a sales team in Nairobi, you have sales team in Kisumu or anywhere. So they'll be able to key in their leads. And the key qualification, lead qualification will move through the CRM system from lead, a qualified lead, and that lead can be converted into actually a potential. And from there, if you want that opportunity, you can create quotations straight from the CRM. And the salespeople will be able to see that quotation. They can talk with the customer, then they can turn that quotation into sales order and so forth. All right. So this is what we call integrated data process. All these are related in one way or another. For example, once you convert the quotation into sales order, a pattern automatically appear on the system telling you you can now invoice, and at the same time at the top you have the receipts or delivery if you are selling. If you are purchasing, you'll be able to confirm, the store person will be able to confirm if you have actually purchased, if you actually received that, that product. And let's talk about improving feasibility and reporting. The system, you can generate all kinds of reports. Let's say you want to get all sales for the year. You want to get your balance sheet. That's for the accounts. All kinds of reports you'll be able to get from the system. And you don't have to do any key-ins. Thank you. So, so let me just repeat again the scope that we did for Glerian. We have human resource implementation, that's the payroll and the appraisal. And on the CRM, we also integrated the CRM, which also connected to the sales. We have the purchase module that we used by the procurement. And manufacturing, that was our focus because this is a manufacturing company. And actually, when they do the manufacturing, I was talking about the moment you create a manufacturing order, you can plan it. Let's say you want to do manufacturing today, tomorrow. And once manufacturing order is created, you can also do packaging because they are doing packaging and resupply to other shops. And the system can do all this. And again, I want to say that there is a bit difficulty in onboarding the system. So as Dibon will continue doing training actually for the rest of the year, whatever they want, and just to ensure that they actually use the system in the way it's supposed to be used. Thank you. Maybe I'll introduce Betty so that you can go through the benefits just before and after.
So I'll quickly go through without projecting because of time. So before Odoo, Glerian was using basic software or no software to manage their businesses. And that had a lot of issues. They had a lot of issues in inaccuracy, slow processes, duplication of effort. But now with Odoo, Madam MD, you see that smile? Huh? You see that smile? Odoo has come and saved everything. 0 to none inaccuracies in data, traceability, production time has been reduced kabisa because of this system. And we are very happy to have been involved in this journey with you. And as my colleague has said, we are not stopping. With this launch, it's not the end. We will work with you until you are pros in the system. So I will quickly invite our chief, the mkubwa, to say a few things.
Hello, everyone. Good. I don't know why I'm called chief. I feel like a lot of the times I'm the one who does the paperwork and all the hard work. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for this opportunity. One, to be able to digitize the business for yourselves. Thank you that the team has been able to interact with yourselves. I think this has been one of the most successful projects, like my colleague has said. And I think going forward, what is going to happen, I think we all know, IT and automation is nothing. In the future, we are all going to be automated one way or the other, whether we like it or not. For those who are as old as me, as myself, we used to use telephone booths. I don't know if you remember. You dial the phones, and then now we are carrying our phones on the handsets, right? In our pockets. Hopefully, in the near future, as a team and I have been thinking about, we have something called AI, and that is also going to automate a lot of things. For example, in manufacturing, right now we're seeing a lot of AI being able to suggest products to customers, based on your patterns and behavior and predictions. So I think this is a first step in terms of collecting data, and that's very key. Collecting data, understanding your customer, like my colleague has said, what are customers looking for, what are they purchasing, and then from there now being able to suggest these products to them, and fitting and actually giving them exactly what they want, because not every customer consumes exactly what the other customer consumes, right? If you go to our handsets right now on social media, every time you're on social media, your page is not the same as someone else's page. So that is where we're going, and we're hoping that even as automating this process for Glerian, soon enough we'll be able to create those AI predictions for yourselves. But thank you so much for this opportunity. Asante sana.
Good afternoon, everyone. Madam Ruth, the director, and all stakeholders like stakeholders from CAPE, NIRAS, World Bank, Cooperative Bank, NCCI, CAM, and other video providers. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate the entire team for implementing such a great project. Madam Ruth and then Samuel, when they came to my office looking for an automatic filling line, from that moment I was working with them very closely, and the level of commitment they had throughout the implementation period is very, very commendable. Madam used to call me even in the night. Now what to do? how we can go through about this one. But somehow we managed to bring all the machines here, install it, commission it within the, within the time limit. So the cooperation from the entire Glerian team is very, very commended. So I congratulate the entire Glerian team for that. That spirit should be there throughout your journey. Now this is just the beginning. The hard work is now the hard part is remaining now going forward. Now my name is Saji Kuriakos. I am the director of Olvin Packaging International Limited. We supply all type of packaging machines and coding machines, and to extend some processing machines. Our company was established in the year 2004, and we are very much focused on packaging and coding machines. And I believe that is our strength also. Unlike many other people, we don't put our hands everywhere. This one, can you supply? Oh yeah, we will supply. No. We are very specific. When it comes to packaging machines and coding machines, that is where we have the expertise. And I am very, very happy to tell you that we are the largest supplier of packaging and coding machines in the whole Africa, and they are in Kenya. Many people, they don't know that. We have around 250 plus different types of packaging machines in our portfolio. And majority of the machines, when you come to our showroom, you can see them there. It is not in the catalogs or not in the briefcase. They are there. The machines are there. We have a showroom of nearly 20,000 square feet showroom there. You can see all the machines there. They are available there. You can see with your eyes. You can test it. We will do the demonstration. We will come and study your application. And we will be with you throughout the journey. Now, for this filling line, there is a fully automatic filling line. There is a fully automatic capping line. There is a fully automatic labeling machine. There is a coding machine, and there is a mixer. Now, our team will be working very closely with the Glerian team to make sure that they succeed. Because the production is a very tedious, very difficult process. That is, once all this celebration and everything finish, now the hard part start. That is now the production and packaging. So we will be there with them throughout their journey. That is our guarantee. We stock all spare parts. We have about 25 engineers in our company who are ready to support all our customers anytime, everywhere. Up to now, we have supplied nearly 4,500 machines, lines like this across East Africa. So we are there throughout the East Africa. So that is just a brief about our business. Now, when we talk about SMEs, I have a lot of experience with SMEs. I have hundreds of examples. Some of the SMEs, some people, I don't want to name the companies or people here, that may not be fair. But people used to come to my home even on a holiday or a Sunday just to acquire a small machine, maybe a small machine like a hand sealer or a container sealer, which may cost anything from like 5,000 shilling to maybe 50,000 shilling, that range of small machines. Why they are coming, even they cannot afford that machine. It is small, but still they cannot afford. But I have hundreds of experiences that those people who bought those machines and all what they wanted was, you give me the machine, I will pay you after 2 months. Can you imagine such a small amount? But I am very happy to tell you that some of those people, they have bought recently in the last 2-3 years time, they have even bought machines worth 20 million, 30 million from me because they have grown from that level. Yeah. So this is the kind of journey we have been going through with SMEs, because today's micro SMEs or today's SMEs are tomorrow's corporates, big companies. So once we understand that, all of us, all stakeholders, we have to support the SMEs, and that is the way forward for our country to progress. About 10 years, 15 years ago, when I used to go to supermarkets like Nakumat, Uchumi, Tuskys, we used to see 90% of the products are imported. Maybe hardly 10% local products we used to see in the shelf. But today that situation has changed. We can see maybe like 50-50 now. But still there is a very long way to go. We have to reverse that one into 90-10. 90% should be Kenyan products and maybe hardly 10% should be the imported one. To bring to that condition, that level, these are the people like Madam Ruth and people like Glerian. They are the torchbearers. They are the flagship, carriers. So we must support, and I assure from Allwin Packaging, I assure our full-fledged support throughout your journey, madam. We will be with you. And with that note, let me stop it here. I congratulate everyone, all partners, including the certifications I have seen here. It's very commendable. 4 certifications in 4 months, truly amazing. And all the stakeholders, NIRAL, the banks, World Bank, all groups, certification bodies, Kenya Bureau of Standards. I congratulate everyone for the wonderful work. And thank you so much. Once again, please clap for ourselves.
Say you are the love. You are the love that never leaves. I am here to testify, Lord. Come on. Of how you took away my shame. Now listen. You make something out of nothing. Hey, I can't deny your love for me. I can't deny your love for me. I'm in a lost for words. I'm in a lost for words. Life is not the same again. We testify. We celebrate for all you've done, Lord. Let me give you all the praise. We testify. testify. I gotta dance and testify. Come on, come on, come on.
On behalf of all the care teams, we launched this machine today. This is Glerian Limited and Asante sana. Can just come with it. This one is the mixer. Our product will be mixed from there. It will be pumped using this pump. It will be pumped there automatically. When the volume goes down, the pump will switch on automatically. So the machine, this machine will fill 8 bottles at a time. And then it will take to the other machine. The other machine will do the capping, that one. Let us just go like this. I'll take you through. And then we will power the machines, and then we will, sorry, this one is already powered, but then we'll go through, we'll put it on auto, and then we'll see how the process goes. So this one is the capping machine. After the bottle having filled there, to our required volume, sorry, we have this one fills 8 bottles at a time. And then choose another one at intervals, some intervals, the set intervals. That one we are setting, we have put 1 liter. You can change it to 500 ml. You can change it whichever way you want, and then you fill it. And then when it comes here, this one is our cup arranger. It will bring these cups here. This one will, it will pick, when the boat will come, it will pick the cup automatically. It will cap it, it will come here. This one is our coding machine. It will put your date on the bottle or on your product. It will put it will print from here. This one is the labeling machine. After passing here, it will come here, it will put our label. This is our label, but this is the dummy label. We have just put here. The real label for the bottle provided later. So we have switched on this one. Let me switch on this one first because this one will take some time. It is switch on, but we have to start the machine. It will have to take some time. So we start it from here. So after finishing blinking, it will start printing. On that. Now this one, that one is already on. This one, we can start it. Level A, you have already set level A. So level A is this one because this is what I have set, this dummy label.
So we will start this one. This one's first. Then the boat capping, clamping. Clamping is this one. And the speed, we have to put the speed to match the speed. If you put more speed here, it will mismatch. When the boat is not up to run, so we set the speed accordingly. And this is the cap around this one. So when we do like this, the caps will come automatically. They will vibrate and they will come. You see them coming. Some of these caps we've reused it again, so maybe they can be contaminated because we have reused it again. That's the thing. But there is no problem. When we are running the whole production, it will be these new caps which are correctly put. So you will see, for example, this one. Yeah, that one. You might find maybe it's because it's a line a little, but they will come. They just push each other like that, and they will come. Like that. So they come. Some of the caps are we have to use. So here, we put the machine goes there. So here we have 8 nozzles. 8 nozzles will fill 8 bottles at a time. Like that. And they will be going like that. So, and this one is the compressor. This compressor, it will be switching on, because it uses pressure. This machine uses pressure. So don't be afraid if you hear the sound coming from the compressor. It is normal in such a situation because it uses pressure anyway. So now, let us switch on the machine on auto mode. The bottle will come. So, before opening the machine, you have to
Yasisingie sana.
Now we have to put on all the nozzles. Now put 8. So here we go. Now the filling is on. We had put on, we had switched off the filling. We go to auto menu, we start it. Now this volume, we normally set the volume. There is this one, we normally set the volume from there. If you want it more, you can increase. If you want it less, you can decrease. There is fine tuning down there. You can do it. Let's move. Now we can move forward. You see now this one, those ones will come and push this one. Don't worry about them sticking here. Those ones will come and push. So when the production is going on, it will be this one. Now the captain. Now this is our body, it will come from there. Now this is our for this bottle. So we will use the right size. You'll see that one will be coding. This one will be doing the labeling. So when we get the right size, you'll see it will become, you set it.
Yes. Oh. Applause, applause.
Woo! Yeah, a round of applause, guys.
So, Mr. Nesmas, you can now have them displayed. Have them displayed. Thank you. That is the IMS, Integrated Management System, 4 standards, certificates by Blue Star. Thank you. Thank you. We have the 3 other standard certificates. The other 3 from Blue Star. 9001, 9001 followed by 14,001, and lastly 45,000. And then we have the certificate from Glerian on Kaizen that will be below.
Kushirikiana kwa ndugu kunaburudisha moyo, na Mungu atupa nguvu tukiinua macho. Kushirikiana kwa ndugu kunaburudisha moyo, na Mungu atupa inua macho, na Mungu atupa nguvu inua macho.
And therefore, Deborah will close for us with a word of prayer.
Hello, everyone. A moment of silence, please. I know our stomachs have been making calls. It's time to respond to the calls. Let's believe and pray. Our dear God in heaven, we thank you for this far. Thank you for the blessings of this day. And thank you for the blessing of the meal as we're going to share. Ask you to bless it. In Jesus' name we pray and believe.
Mwokozi mmoja, imani ni moja pia, watoto wa Baba hai moja twashika. jina la Mungu Baba atuandalia haikweli karamu iliyo bora, lakini tukikusanyika kwa jina la Mungu Baba atuandalia haikweli karamu iliyo bora, atuandalia haikweli karamu iliyo bora.
Can hold the knife there, and as they cut this cake, I want us to clap for them. Lakini sasa ndio hata tuchangamke. Haya, kata keki sio ugali. Usipoimba ukuli, keki sio ugali. Naona kata keki sio ugali. Kata keki sio ugali. Kata keki. Kata keki sio ugali. Sasa kuna wale hawakuli askari bwana chef anasema ugali imebaki pale, ukishafunikia na chai ushakula keki. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cake will be served at your tables. If you want tea ya kuteremsha iko pale. Yeah. MD aumishwe keki. Wapigi picha, we are ready for you. Let's give a clap and see akiumishwa keki. Makofi, makofi, makofi kidogo. Makofi, makofi, makofi. Makofi, makofi. Makofi. Congratulations on the ISO certification, and we wish you all the very, very, very best. The automation, the cake is actually written that we are celebrating the ISO certification, the ERP automation, liquid line automation, and the liquid line automation. Yes, and it's triple triumph, and 3 is the number of, who knows what 3 Thank you very much. Hi, cake will come to where you are. You don't need to come to it. Karibuni sana watu wa ugali and watu wa keki inakuja kama unataka kuteremsha na soda. Hakuna soda, utakunywa maji na chai.
Thank you so much, Abigail, for playing the role of co-MC. Thank you so much and leading us in the session for Ketikaki. We are closing the ceremony. As you enjoy the cake, we are closing the ceremony. Attention. Very well done, your session. And I guess everybody else who presented, I just want to thank you. That was fantastic, well delivered. We've learned today about a system that is going to improve things. So we are going to watch and see how it's going to pan out. So there's also the new automated system. I guess all of you enjoyed seeing how it works. A very major innovation. We want to thank the implementing partners for making that possible. And also the new ISO standards that are being implemented. Again, that's a thank you for everybody, including the team, because apparently you did very well to ensure it's done in time. So thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful time. Enjoy your meal, and then I guess it's fantastic. Thank you all. Cheers.
Thank you so much for guiding us and protecting us from morning even to this end. We are praying that as we have incorporated the new projects, as Glerian, may thy will be done unto us, to all the visitors, friends, and also the interested parties. May you guide them. It's in Jesus' name we pray.